Hey everybody, it's Ann. I have another box here that I got online for, again, super duper cheap. Couldn't resist, so let's see what we have. First, we have this little thing. This is not a character that seems familiar to me. Interesting. Well, anyway. Here's the real thing. Oh boy. Can you see that static? Oh my goodness, it's just, woo, real staticky. Definitely hair treatment is going to be in order. Check out those cool chips though. I don't know if you can really get the light on these, but they're, yeah, there we go. They're very, very light. Whew, yeah, that's some hat head right there. My goodness, this static hair is just right in the eyes. Whew, there we go. Alright, well, interestingly, so she's definitely got tan skin on her body, but her legs are definitely a slightly different color than her body, and her arms I think are maybe a third color. They're not too bad from her, you know, in variation from her face, so it's good enough, but that is just a mark of the super cheap fake quality that you're gonna get with these dolls, I'm sure. Pair of eye chips. There we go. They're kind of a almost a pale aqua. They're looking a little more violet on screen, I think. These are a very nice light green. And then a very light, kind of a tan color, like a brown, I guess. They've got a little pink in there though. I feel like this girl needs some dark brown chips though, so I did order some. They just have not arrived yet. So I will probably be making my first attempt ever at replacing eye chips. I've never done this, and I'm super nervous. But I figured if I'm gonna try it out, let's do it on a doll that was not super expensive and is not like a stock official release, so hopefully I can't screw it up too much. I am excited to give her a hair treatment. It is just, you know, staticky and clearly has just been packaged for quite some time, but I'm sure it'll clean up. I feel like it's very fine compared to stock straight hair. Her lashes are a little bit longer and finer, more spread out than a stock lash. Maybe more realistic, sort of. Get a good view on those there. I'm not mad at her coloring though. I do kind of like her shadow and lip color and everything. Well, her name remains to be seen, but we will see who she turns out to be, and I'll be back after she's had a hair treatment. So I've got my glass bowl here that I like to do hair treatments in, and I am just going to fill it with some very warm water, which I've already warmed up the tab here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of fabric softener in. Just it out. She's got kind of long hair, so I'm letting it fill up quite a bit so that I have some room. And then I'm gonna grab her. And I'm gonna take her pull string and just kind of wrap it around her neck a little bit and her body. Catch it on her hand so that it's out of the way. I'm not gonna get in the way or in the water. And my usual method is just to dunk, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can see here, you know, the quality of her scalp where it's attached is not super great. It's got some, you know, gaps or whatever, but again, this dowel was incredibly inexpensive, so I'm not super surprised there. So here we go. I'm just going to start getting it wet. Her hair doesn't seem to be greasy at all. It's just dry, so I'm not super concerned about the top of her hair, of her scalp, as much as I am the ends. But I'm still gonna try and get most of it. I didn't go to the hassle of like wrapping up her face or anything like that, because I don't need to be quite that careful, but and I've kind of shushled it around in there a little bit. So then I'm just going to balance her so that I can leave her soaking for a few minutes. Just to get those ends really good. All right, so she's done drying her hair, and now I'm just going to see how we can tidy it up a little bit. Definitely got a few. Here's the new little trimming here, I think. Her hair is a lot finer than the other stock dolls I have who have saran hair, but I don't know if that's just how it is now. The dolls I have that are stock are a little bit on the older side, Prima Dolly Ashlet and Mademoiselle Rosebud. The two that I have with long hair. can see here that there are, maybe you can see there are some little hairs hanging down a little bit below the rest. So I need to figure out what I want to do with those. So in the meantime, I think I'm pretty happy.